Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Misericordia University Swimming. Joining us is senior Dani Blass. Well, Dani, let's talk a little bit about your time there at MU in the swimming program. And you came from a pretty storied program in Central Columbia in the high school level. Tell us what it's been like at Misericordia University.
Well, I came in as a freshman with a brand new coach. Everyone on the team, it was new for him too, so I didn't really know what to expect. They couldn't really give me any insight. So it was a pretty rocky start just because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I had a good freshman year, and then I had a little setback sophomore year, and then my junior year I really thrived, and I was starting to get the hang of things finally in college. And now here I am my senior year, and I'm ready to go out.
Let's talk about going through and becoming a college swimmer. What were your expectations? As you said, it was new for people with the new coach and stuff. And what was your expectations? And then tell us about fighting through some of that adversity and getting through it. And now here you are, just kind of wrapping it all up, and then time goes by pretty quickly.
I know. I didn't know what to expect. I had a pretty good career in high school, so I didn't know if I was going to come into college being better than I was, or if I was just going to stay the same, or if I was even going to improve at all. I don't know. But we had a really good team coming into college. I made a lot of new friends quickly, so I think that really helped to get me through the challenges of college swimming. I met some really great friends. We had some good leaders on the team. The coach, he was easy to work with for his first year, and yeah.
Dani, let's talk about the events that you compete in. Tell us about what your best event is and what are some other ones you do, because in college you have to be pretty diverse, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, every year at championships, I've swam a different set of events every year. I'm mainly a breaststroker and IMer. I'd say my best event is the 200 breaststroke. And last year I just picked up the 400 IM, which is probably about even to my 200 breaststroke as my best stroke. I like them both the same. It's hard to tell which one I'm better at, but I've always been a good breaststroker. So
let's talk a little bit about your teammates and being on the same page at Misericordia University with them. Tell us about some things that you do outside the pool, whether it's some get-togethers, to have some dinners, or to maybe just hang out and watch a movie or something.
Well, we have a pretty small team, so it's pretty easy to get together and to be really close. For the girls, usually, like, beginning of the year, we all, get together and we get to know each other better. And then we have, typical, girl movie nights and that kind of stuff. And then with the guys' team, we're even really close. We hang out almost every weekend with some of the guys. And we just do a lot of fun things outside of swimming, too, like game nights and, movie nights and all that stuff. So I think we're pretty close as a team.
Dani, how about the time balance in college when you get to do athletics at the college level? I mean, a lot of demand on your studies. You're managing your time. There's so much for you to do, and it's part of the growing process. But tell us about a typical day in your life.
Well, it wasn't easy, that's for sure. My major is occupational therapy, so it's a pretty demanding program. The first year, it's not too bad, but sophomore, junior, senior year, it gets pretty tough, especially junior year. But it really helped me because I had two other girls in my class that were the same major as me. We had the same schedule, so you kind of find someone who can help you through it, and that really helped me.
Talk about your future endeavors with occupational therapy. Is that something you're thinking about staying in northeastern Pennsylvania? Have you thought about some areas where there's some work and what you may want to do?
Well, it's a 5-year program, so I won't graduate with my degree until 2017. So I have some time to think about it, but I'm not sure if I want to stay in PA or not. I can go wherever I want to. The job is really good right now. I kind of would like to maybe travel a little, maybe go down south. I'm not really sure, but...
Well, it's good to have options, and it sounds like you have an open mind towards whatever you're going to do. Let's head back home a little bit in Berwick. Tell us about some of the family that's been for you during this whole time in the high school level and now through college.
Well, my immediate family has always been so supportive. My parents will do whatever they can for me. They support my flight to my training trip every year. They come to every home meet. They come to championships every year. And then I have a sister and a brother. My brother was never a swimmer, so he has part-time relating. But my sister, I actually picked up swimming from her, and she's so supportive. She comes to my meets whenever she can, and she has to travel to even get to them. She comes to championships. She always asks me how I'm doing. And then my grandparents, it's hard for them to get to meets, but they always call. They always look to see how I'm doing. So that dynamic is really helpful.
Dani, we all have that coach or teacher or professor, for that matter, or maybe somebody in a department that helps us along the way. If you can think of one, during your time, whether it was at high school or here at Misericordia University, has kind of helped push you or get you to some of the spots that you're going.
Well, it's so hard to pick just one. I had this coach in high school that I was really close with. He was very inspiring to me, and I kept in contact with him for a while, and around every year at championships time, he sees how I'm doing. But even though we don't talk that much anymore, I always remember some of the things he said, and he always pushed me to, never give up. So he was really always there for me. And then coming into college, getting a new coach, you got to build that relationship again. So after a couple of years, I developed a relationship with my coach now, and I would say he's going to be one that I remember, just like the one I had in high school. He always knows usually what to say. I have trust in the training he does for me and all the stuff he does for all of us. And then the athletic department here is always really supportive too. Coach Adkins, the new athletic director, he's always up to speed with what's happening. He comes to swim meets. He'll congratulate you whenever he notices you do something well. So I have those people there.
Well, it sounds like a nice group of people that have been there for you along the way. And you mentioned your family and how important they've been to you. And so many great more things coming up for you, as you mentioned, graduating in 2017. Of course, Coach Vandermeed at Misericordia University. Well, Dani, it was great to get to know you a little bit and hear your story. And how about the last question for you is what's upcoming here for swimming going forward here in the next few weeks for Misericordia University and yourself?
Well, at the end of the week, next weekend, we have our MAC championships. It's what the team works for all season, so I'm really excited for that. And then in the end of March, our NCAAs, which I'm really hoping to qualify for, but I won't find out until the beginning of March. So I'm really, really hoping that I'll be sticking through it till then.
All right, well, keep up the hard work, and I guess a lot of pool work going in between now and then.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dani Blass, a graduate of Central Columbia, Misericordia University, Occupational Therapy is her major. Here on the John Mendola Show, we are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.